Good morning. Hello. Welcome to Guanyin practice. Hope everyone is doing well today. Today is July 6th, and it is actually, oh, I have to hit start. Hang on here. Okay, here we go. Hi, Angelia. Good morning. Hi there, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Today is the birthday of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. So we are going to do his long life prayer first. And I just have it here. And I'll do it once in Tibetan, once in English, and once in Tibetan. And you can just vibe along with me as we send this energy to His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Gengri rawe korwe shingam su, pendang dewa malu jungwe ne, chenre ziwang tenzin gyatso yi, shepe site bardu tenjur shi. In the land encircled by a ring of snow mountains is the source of all happiness and benefit. All-knowing Shenrezi, Tenzin Gyatso, may you stand firm until samsara ends. Gangri rawe korwe shinkam su, pendang dewa malu jungwe ne, Shenre ziwang tenzin gyatso yi, shepe site bardu tenjur shi. So our prayer for His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. And the Dalai Lama has said on several occasions that, people shouldn't be too attached to how he will make his reappearance. Tenzin Gyatso, Shenrezi in form, he is the embodiment of Guanyin on this planet. So when we chant to Guanyin, of course, we're chanting to Guanyin and all of her manifestations, and that includes the male deity Shenrezi in the Tibetan tradition, which is Tenzin Gyatso in human form. And in the Tibetan tradition, there's the Nirmanakaya manifestation, the Sambhogakaya manifestation, and the Dharmakaya manifestation of the deities. The Nirmanakaya manifestation would be the Dalai Lama's physical form here on earth. The Sambhogakaya manifestation of the Dalai Lama would be Guanyin or Shenrezi. And the Dharmakaya manifestation of the Dalai Lama would be probably Samantabhadra, the oneness, the ultimate union oneness of all existence. So good morning, Violet Willow, and good morning, Willow Willow. Hi. So we're honoring Tenzin Gyatso today for his birthday, and may he live long. May he have an incredible remaining time of his life here on earth, and may he experience a swift and joyous return once he moves on from this world. But we hope he stays here stably for many years to come, the anchor for compassion on earth. All right, so now let's get into our Baba Yaga. Today is the 6th of July. It's actually like a lot of different days in different traditions. We're honoring, of course, the Dalai Lama's birthday. And then, of course, we're in the month of Baba Yaga in the temple. And then on top of that, good morning, Mary Beth. Good morning, Marvell. Hi, Victor. Good morning, Ira. We are also, so we're in the month of Baba Yaga. It's also my day for tending Bridget's flame in our Bridget devotional. And then, of course, we honor Guanyin every day. So it's a whole big, it's a cocktail party today of all of the different beings in my personal mandala. But we're gonna dive in with our chant to Baba Yaga. Crone mother, bone mother, healer, seer, witch, secret keeper, screech owl, mighty wolf bitch, Baba Yaga bright dawn, Baba Yaga red sun, Baba Yaga midnight, Baba Yaga black sky woman, keep me safe within your sight, keep me on the path of right. Let's see what message comes through from Baba Yaga today? Blood of the warrioress is our divination today. Blood of the warrioress. Card number 55. And the concept today is sacrifice. Anything worth its salt requires a sacrifice. If we were to constantly manifest, constantly gain our abundance of new blessings without ridding ourselves of the old, our worlds would burst apart at the seams. We are doulas of both death and birth, and there is no light without the dark. There is no manifestation without dissolution. What must be sacrificed in order for this new way of being in the world to be initiated? What must you release? Is there a belief that holds you back, or a relationship that wants your farewell? Sometimes a sacrifice is as easy as pulling dead leaves off a hardy and thriving plant, and sometimes it is far more uncomfortable. The bigger the want, the bigger the sacrifice required. I'm just looking to see. It's saying here, if you can get a blank piece of paper, your burning bowl, some matches or a lighter, and maybe some juniper or cedar or another clearing herb, you can either write on it or you can breathe into it all that it's time to release. And you can then light it along with the herbs and allow a little space to be made. This is such a timely card. Just yesterday, I was speaking with one of my students about how we sometimes have to sacrifice something that we worked on or created that has kind of come to a point where it's no longer working and move in a new direction. And when we do that, it can be a little bit intimidating. We might feel like, oh, what if I did all that work for nothing, for example? But sometimes that work that we've done is so that we can have this birth. It's as if, the 9 months of gestation of a life isn't so that you can go on being pregnant. It's so that you can bring the life out of you and into the world. So when we have been gestating something for a time, and it comes time for that thing to be born in a new form, it can mean that we feel a little maybe pang of nostalgia or attachment to what was. And interestingly, my horoscopic daily email from Mystic Medusa says that over the course of the next few months, things from the past that we thought were done and gone are going to be coming back, but in only maybe in part and in specifically beneficial ways. So there is this like freedom that we have right now if we choose to let go of something from the past, and not as if we have to banish it, but we just have to let it go so that it can go out, it can have its expression in the world, it can be released, and all that energetic life force that we poured into that creation can come back in a new form. It can come back to us and return to us in a more refined version. And this is something that is true also when we say farewell to someone we've loved. Yesterday, I'm here with my mom. We're doing a lot of cleaning and taking stuff out of the house that belonged to my dad, and just things that, like some of his collections and things that really deserve to go out into the world. His stamp collection, his coin collection, his blade collection, we just found a collection of like Olympic lapel pins. He was a collector. So what we're having to do is to say goodbye to these things that have held his essence. And it's emotional in the one way, because it's like letting go of another layer of him. But in another way, it allows the freshness of energy that we have at his little shrine, and where his ashes are, and his photo and some of his objects, very favorite things, to become that much brighter. It's almost like all the life force that's trapped in these various different little pockets. Once we release, and as I'm releasing, I'm saying thank you to the objects. So like we took his eyeglasses to be recycled at the place where the optometrist, where, because then they can go out and be of benefit to somebody who needs glasses and can't afford them. So I just held the glasses. I said, thank you so much, glasses, for helping my dad to see. And I now remove all of his essence from these glasses so that they can freely go and help someone else. And Dad, your essence still stays with us. It comes home with us. It's with us, and we love you. And I'm doing that with a lot of different objects as we release them. We took a couple boxes of rare books to the bookseller, and, I released there. And as we go along doing these things, at every turn, the energy gets lighter in the house. The energy gets more full at his shrine. He didn't intend for his things to just stay there, sitting there doing nothing forever. He intended that they would create joy and benefit and beauty, and that someday, that the money from those collections would go back to my mom in some cases when we're selling them. So I would invite you to just think about this concept for your own life. What is it that you might need to say farewell to? It could be an object, it could be a commitment, it could be a situation. What do you need to say farewell to, or that you need to release, so that the energy is free to go out into the cosmic order of things and manifest in some new format that will be of benefit to you and to others, ideally? Just think about that. And for my part, I am going to be moving the Goddess Temple app to a new platform. So in the next month and a half, I'm building the new platform, and then I'm going to do my best to get everyone's accounts over there on my own, but you may have to delete something from your phone and reinstall the new app when it comes out, so that you have the most recent version. And in this, I'm hoping to fix a lot of problems. I'm hoping to fix the vulnerabilities that we've had around people coming in and trying to sell services and cryptocurrencies and all of that to the people who are in the app. I'm hoping to eliminate the lag and delay that's happening on the platform that has not been resolved, no matter how many times I've asked for help. And I'm hoping to eliminate some of the vulnerability of our data. Even though this is a very secure platform with secure data in one way, I have found some vulnerabilities that I'm not comfortable with. So stay tuned, because we give up the past to create the future. I actually wrote that into a little chant for myself. And whenever I'm going through a time of transformation, that's my little song that I sing. We give up the past to create the future. We give up the past to create the future. We give up the past to create the future. We give up the past to create the future. And Willow says, can't wait. I know, it's actually going to be so much better. Oh, and Pinchikwa says, I love that song. Thank you. Yeah, you can sing that song if you do your releasing ceremony with the paper and the fragrant herbs burning today. You're welcome to use it. It's so simple, but It helps us to lift and cheer our hearts, especially we who are prone to nostalgia about past things when we have to let them go and say farewell. So, the blood of the warrioress is shed from the primordial womb each month and becomes one with the earth, and we release what has not been or what was to create what might be. That's our short bit for today, if that's what you were here for. And now let's dive into Guanyin practice. We're going to start with 3 prostrations before the shrine. And when I was going through my dad's lapel pins, getting all of, there's Olympic pins and there's like professional association pins and there's, just all these different pins. But I did find one that I liked. This fish. So I'm going to keep this one. Let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And today, let's hold anybody who feels sad or uncomfortable with a loss that they've experienced, who's struggling or who is at the threshold of loss, and who is getting ready to step across that threshold and welcome something new. And let's recite the Four Immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guan Xiyin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guanyin, remain until the end of samsaric existence, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations of Namo Guanxin Pusa, remembering today that when we chant, in a way, we're chanting to the essence of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Namo Guanxin Pusa, Namo Guanxin Pusa, Namo Guanxin Pusa, Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. And our brief prayer to Yeshit Sogyal. Ying Chuktaki Somo Kachanza, Dusum Kunchen Pe Majing Yeki, Sangso Tupo Dechen Sogyal Mar, So Wadep So Chuktu Nudrup So. Mother of space, foremost of Dakinis, Lady Karchanza, gatherer of the vast secret treasury of Padmakara, knower of all past, present, and future, Mother Tsogil, great bliss queen, to you we pray. Grant us cities, ordinary and supreme. Ying Chuktaki Somo Karchanza, Dusum Kunchen Pe Majunyeki, Sang So Dupo Dechen So Gelmar, So Wadeb So Chukdu Nudrup So. And 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum, calling out to the compassionate universe to be at our side when it's time for us to make changes, to let go of the past so that we can create something new in the future. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lamadeichen Yeshiwangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss Yeshiwangmo be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher, and wishing everyone a wonderful day and a happy birthday to His Holiness the Dalai Lama. And I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one.